Hi, hello, and welcome everyone. Welcome back to another reaction of Doctor Who. Today, again, we're gonna be watching the Christmas episode, the first Christmas episode of two Christmas episodes. Next week, we're gonna watch another one. Right before we get into the Christmas episode stuff, I just want to talk real quick about the last week's episode, about the finale episode that we have seen. It was such a great episode, and rewatching it while editing it, well, I haven't rewatched it in full yet, but partly. So I do want to talk about things that I noticed while watching it for the second time. Also, I haven't read the Patreon comments yet. This is the second week where I'm like recording an episode without waiting for the Patreon comments. This is a special occasion. Won't happen again in the near future, but this week it's still necessary, so we're going to be doing this. Might happen from time to time if there are special occasions. So, okay, the first thing I want to talk about is like the main thing that happened. The Doctor and him forgetting, which was very tragic to witness, to be honest, because first of all, I thought he'd die. That's what I thought. I thought he'd die. Somehow, I thought that the device, when it did something to him instead of Clara, worked in a different way and not only made him forget, but made him die, or regenerate, literally. So, yeah, I wasn't very happy about that. Am I happy with what happened? Like that he forgot Clara and that he now remembers that he's a doctor, but all the memory of Clara has gone. Am I happy with that? Am I happy that Clara and Ashilda are together in space and time right now, traveling and trying to go to Gallifrey, the long way round? Am I happy with that? I think I am, to be honest, because it gives us a very new, a very different perspective on the whole show. It could change in ways that I have no idea yet. So that is very exciting, to be honest. Also, I still don't know how we're going to manage to follow the Doctor and both of the girls at the same time. I think we won't follow the girls in every single episode. I think that's gonna be a thing that will happen from time to time so that we like see what they're up to in this very moment. But I don't think we're gonna follow their storyline as much as we're gonna follow the storyline of the Doctor. I wrote a very interesting sentence in my notebook when I like edited the episode, and I just reread it now after 2 days, and the sentence is very, very interesting because I wrote, the Doctor would have lost himself if he wouldn't have lost himself, meaning forgot the Clara thing and lost the Doctor that he was before. And I have my reasons for that, because the whole situation with Clara made him losing himself. He did things that the Doctor would have never done, that is against all the rules that the Doctor has set for himself. And out of love to this one person, he didn't care anymore, and he developed into a character that we as a viewer don't recognize anymore. I give you some examples for that. I wrote them down as well. First of all, well, the Doctor had a weapon in his hand and threatened the Time Lord, and he also shot him and made him regenerate, something the Doctor would have never done, the Doctor we know. Also, he brought Clara back, knowing that it was the wrong thing to do, knowing that it's something that should not happen because it's against the nature of things. And when he noticed that all odds are against him, he just cancelled all odds, went to the end of the universe and played God. He's like, yeah, now I'm here at this point in time, and I'm the only one still making decisions, so no one can like forbid me to do what I did and like reverse it. I am God now, literally. So the Doctor really lost himself. So in order to not go ahead with this procedure, it was very important for him to lose himself, or at least the part of the doctor that knew Clara. I just find it very poetic, this sentence that I wrote down, so I wanted to read it to you. Like, the doctor would have lost himself if he wouldn't have lost himself. Let me know what you think about this. Also, another detail that I didn't talk about in the last episode, another little one, but I don't know if it will still play a role in the near future, or in the far future, who knows. When the doctor threatened the Time Lord after he woke up Clara, he begs him, or he asks him, or he threatens him and says, I want you to make Clara regenerate. Just let her regenerate so she can still live on. Is that still a thing? I mean, she's not a Time Lord, but do the Time Lords have the power to make her regenerate? And will that someday play a role when the two girls get back to Gallifrey? Will they threaten them to make Clara regenerate? Could be a thing. I mean, we still don't know how the process, or I don't know how the process of making a Time Lord actually works. Is it some kind of magic where there's a normal citizen of Gallifrey, he goes to school, he learns stuff, but that doesn't give him the ability to, like, regenerate, even if he knew everything about the TARDIS and time traveling and all that. So, is it some kind of magic that they do so that happens? I mean, they gave the Doctor a new set of regenerations like this. They weren't even close to him. They were up in the sky and they're like, yeah, here is your new set of regenerations, Doctor. So is that a thing that they are like wizards in some kind of way and they just can give those regenerations to you? I don't know. Also, why are they limited in the first place? Is there a rule for Time Lords? Like, or does this have a meaning, or is there a reason for it? Why is it like limited? I mean, they could be like, whatever, you can regenerate for the rest of your life. Or is it because they want Time Lords to be able to die one day? I'm losing myself here. But yeah, how does a Time Lord become a Time Lord? And is it possible for Clara, or better, for the Time Lords, to give Clara the regenerations like this? Or does she have to go to school first? Get a degree, an HSC? I don't know. An HSC in Time Lord. Well, I don't know. And I don't know if it will be important in the future. I just wanted to mention it in case it happens. Okay, so much for the last episode. Next, I want to talk to you about two things. One is good, one is bad. Let's start with the good thing first, right? So, I found a solution for my problem that I had like 2 episodes ago, and also in other episodes before I had, when I am like turning off my microphone because I want to sneeze my nose, and I forget to turn it on again, and my voice is lost for minutes of the recording, which is very sad. So, I have now set up a new recording program that's running with the first one, like parallel, and is recording my voice, not from the microphone, but from the webcam that I'm recording this with. And in case that it'll happen again with my microphone turned off, I can always go back and use the voice of my webcam that is recorded now. I hope I won't forget to turn on this program in the future. It can always happen, you know me. But this is like a workaround instead of me just writing down for 5 minutes what I probably said in the recording. So this is one good news in order to save future recordings if it happens again. It's not the very best quality though. It's a very bad quality because the webcam is so far away, and also, yeah, webcams are not the best in recording audio, but it's something. It's my voice on tape, so it will help. Now to the bad news. The bad news is about this week's episode. And thanks to Amazon, although I have been warned by Andrew that the title is a spoiler, the picture is a spoiler, and he provided me with a link directly to the episode because Amazon didn't put it in the right order. It put it in a totally different folder so that I would have like to search for it and read the title in order to get the right episode. So he provided me with a title. Thank you, Andrew, so much. Unfortunately, this time it didn't work because Amazon decided that I should pay for this episode. For this one episode only. $2.99. Thanks, Amazon. So I paid €3 to watch this episode. I'm already paying for Amazon the monthly subscription. I'm already paying for the BBC subscription extra. And now I am also paying for this one episode. And I had to buy the episode for $2.99. So it's mine forever now. Yay. But yeah, thanks to that, because I had to go through the process of buying it, I accidentally read the title. I'm so sorry. The surprise is gone now. You didn't see it on my face. I hate Amazon for doing that, for making it so complicated that I have to go through the process of buying it, although I'm already like paying twice for your content to watch. I wish I'd live in the UK so I could just go to BBC and watch it. But yeah, we have to make it with Amazon and it's very complicated and I hate Amazon for doing that. So thank you so much. I now know that we're gonna have an episode with River again, which I can't express my happiness about that, to be honest. I can't. It's such a positive surprise for me. Although it's not a surprise in the episode anymore, but it's such a positive surprise. And I would have never guessed that. Like, never ever would have guessed that she's gonna come back. But it just makes sense, you know? Because the Doctor is the old version of the Doctor again. He's like the Doctor that we know. And the Doctor that we know was the Doctor that traveled with River. If you remember, when Amy and Rory died. And River was there and she's like, yeah, I'm always going to be there with you if you need me. And he's needing her now. Because the stuff that happened in the last episodes, even if he doesn't remember, it's just a good idea to get her into this episode. So I'm very, very happy about that. Okay, I'd say let's get into the episode, shall we? Our singers will be criticized. Okay, Doctor. We're back to being grumpy again, are we? Are you carol singer? Can't you read then?
Is there anything on my head?
Oh, that looks so cute.
Antlers.
Yes, antlers.
Atlas.
Reminds me of Wilfred.
Space machine. You're a vehicle. I've never asked you to cheer me up with hologrammatic antlers. Thank you. It's been a long day.
Okay. But why doesn't he like
Are
singing?
you expecting a surgeon?
He loves music.
So what's the medical...
At least guitar music.
Sorry, Mum. This is him. This is the surgeon.
And this is...
Well, that's an ongoing problem for me.
Doesn't look very impressive, does he? Nardole, what have you brought to my
It's...
door? And now that you've met me, you'll do your very best to forget me.
River!
Oi! Dr. Song to you.
Wait, she doesn't react to River and behaves different?
If either of you use my name again, I will remove your organs in alphabetical order. Any questions?
Which alphabet? Your husband?
Didn't you read my message? My husband, yes.
Yeah.
My
it's
husband is dying.
your husband. Wait, what? What's going on? Yeah.
I think I'm going to need a bigger flowchart.
Ooh. The transition was nice. The snowflakes and all. This is so strange. Is this because she doesn't know us yet because we're like traveling in different directions? But no, we knew River even before she turned into River. That's so strange. I don't know what's going on.
Laser swords, genetically engineered anger problems, and not enough to do. Best to stay still and keep your hands by your side.
No, wait. That's your husband?
Hydroflax.
Yes, that's who you're married to, not anybody else.
My love.
Anybody else?
You like him?
Don't cross your arms.
He's a lying down person. I don't like lying down people. So untidy.
True love, the only husband I will ever have.
Of adventure and many nights of passion.
I have acted against your instructions.
My love.
If you die this day, this galaxy will drown in tears.
He's so annoyed.
So much at stake. I followed my heart. I disobeyed
I mean, what
your
is
orders.
this? Shakespeare 2.0?
Finest surgeon in the galaxy!
What in the world? Did you land in some kind of parallel universe, Doctor?
Calm down. Keep it together. Don't make puddles.
Surgeon, attend your patient.
Any tiny hint of what species he might be? Who contribute nothing of worth to the world and crush the hopes and dreams of working people.
You saved me, surgeon.
Well, that depends upon what's wrong with you.
There's something
I
in
love
his
his
brain.
grumpiness. And also, I love this. Seems to be a more light-hearted, funny episode after what we've been through.
Yeah, I would say it is.
My love, you must rest.
You
The surgeon
stop
and
doing
I
that.
will discuss the procedure.
It's so gross for some reason.
Patience be with you all. Our king will rise again.
Did River forget? Like, did she use the same device as the Doctor? Did you forget who she is?
Here's the entry wound, just below the hairline, and there's the projectile.
Does she really not know him? Can't believe that.
It's very small. Might be difficult to maneuver it.
Not the diamond, his head.
Oh, what?
But wouldn't that kill him?
Well, you're the medical expert, but I'd say so, yes.
Your husband?
Sort of.
Sort of.
I basically married the diamond.
I mean, that's more River.
An archaeologist is just a thief. With patience. Never had much of that. It'll fit in here, don't you think?
An archaeologist is just a thief with patience.
Who ends his battles by eating his enemies, dead or alive. The murder of a creature like that wouldn't weigh very heavily on my conscience, even if I had one.
Ew. That's gross.
Probably a chap with a big...
My second wife.
Huh? What?
False wife.
How much better you're looking.
Yeah.
To take my head.
Never crossed my mind. Is this your bag?
Perhaps you.
He can do that?
I will crush every last remnant of you from this universe.
How dare you? I'm your wife.
You plan to murder me.
Don't change the subject. I'm Professor Riversong. You have an ancient artifact of great value to good people, and whatever it takes, I'm going to bring it home to them.
How does she know who she is but doesn't know the Doctor?
Look, I've got a trowel.
Did he maybe delete a memory when he used the device? Like his part of it?
Garbage disposal, right? Get ready to say wee!
Back out from the other side.
Get the order!
I love the goofiness of Christmas episodes.
Decision overruled. Recommendation, chill.
Look at that, your body's got a mind of its own.
More like an onboard computer for the...
Recommendation, chill. The way you said it.
Oh, it's sexy. It's not sexy.
It's a little bit sexy.
Why is everything sexy now?
Speaking of which, Ramon, prep for emergency extraction.
Aw.
2 to go.
My stomach is hurting already, and also my face.
Zip it. Try to follow me, and I'll put him in a blender. Ramon, now.
Oh, zip it. What is this episode? Was it written by a comedian?
Just once. Can you get the height right?
Sorry, Professor.
When I escape, I will bring terror to you and your family. There is no escape from the...
I'm on it.
He had fun.
Hide your flat. You shall be crushed.
I mean, the
You
whole
shall
situation
scream
is
in
funny.
fear. Let me out of this place.
I love to see him happy.
Out here.
We're being threatened by a bag. By a hand in a bag.
I shall make dust of you.
I can't approve of any of this, you know, but I haven't laughed in a long time.
Oh, this episode is so wholesome.
Back!
Oh,
You know, don't you?
Know what?
she doesn't.
Great. Who are you?
Professor Song.
Has she seen the face before?
Prove it.
But even if... What? I can't even finish one thought before she does something.
Doesn't it get dull after a while?
I'm so sorry. This is my husband, Ramon.
What?
It's not easy, you know. He does have 12 faces.
None of these men are here.
What?
Are you sure it's one of these?
Yes, he only has these 12 faces. Closest intersection with the Doctor's timeline. That's why I crashed Hydroflax's ship here.
Damsel.
But he told her he's the Doctor. He said his name, so doesn't that ring any bells
About yeah.
for her?
He has limits. Well then, let's go find him.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, first when she said 12 faces, I thought a being with 12 faces, literally.
You're not making any sense. Are you on drug?
Recommendation. Hold still.
Why do you do that? Run away. Oh.
No, this is no good.
So that's why he was able to
Your
remove his
cooperation is
head.
appreciated.
It's not a whole person in there, it's just the head.
This is too tall. I'm afraid of heights.
Recommendation. Close your eyes.
I mean, you've just been through the process of separating your head from your body and you're afraid of heights?
We're going to steal this box. Hush, you wouldn't understand.
You can't.
Why can't I?
You can't just steal a box.
Why not?
A box.
Have a key.
Okay. This damsel.
And also she knows this,
It's a time machine.
probably.
I can take it, do whatever I want for as long as I like, and pop it.
She's explaining it to you.
He'll just know.
Well, he's never noticed before.
Maybe he'll notice now.
I'll see you on Temple Beach.
She doesn't take him serious at all.
I've already picked out your...
His face, oh my gosh, I can't. This episode is too much for me.
With me. Bring the head.
Please, look after it for me.
Okay.
Before you come in, you better prepare yourself for a shock. It's not as snug as it looks.
I bet he's gonna be shocked.
Finally.
Finally?
Finally.
It's my go.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're in the TARDIS together?
God! Oh, it's bigger.
Yes.
He's
We need to concentrate.
that's what he meant with "it's my go."
Down. Certainly grasp the essentials.
My entire understanding of physical space has been transformed.
Oh, please.
Torn up, thrown in the air, and snubbed to death.
The way
My
he's
grasp of the
not overreacting at all.
universe has been changed. Forever.
Whatever.
Would you like a drink? Aldebaran brandy.
You didn't
Cut
know
this
that.
up. What's that noise?
She still knows the TARDIS better than he does.
I am certainly not.
Not those sleevers.
Hush.
Okay, maybe he knows a little more. Sometimes.
You're very quick.
Yes. For a doctor.
Yes.
How's she still not getting it? Is that the Raven Street? Looks very similar to it.
Hello? Is that you?
Now, doll, is that you?
It's me.
I have a trauma from the street. I don't want to see it again, ever. Even if it's Christmassy decorated.
We just kill the head, right?
You can't shoot the head in the face.
Why not?
Ooh, ew, the way it just, the sound in my, ooh.
You're endangering them now.
I'm cross.
Dr. Song, are you there? I have a message for you.
Ramon!
What might that message be?
You're gonna die!
Oh no. Does it fit in the oh god, that's not good.
Where are we going? Get the head! No! Stop them!
Death initiated.
Oh gosh. That's a chaos.
Stop holding my hand. People don't do that to me.
Hush now.
Don't hush me. I'm not a hushing person.
From the chaos into... I mean... The cut of the music was really good.
How are the twins?
Still digesting their mother, thank you for asking.
Oh, I'm sure it was a lovely ceremony.
Oh, there were tears.
Ew.
And just a hint of screaming.
Ew.
I was about to suggest that force feeding might be required. This way. Oh, may I take your bag?
Oh, no, that's fine, thanks.
That's a very strange event.
Not bad for 200, eh?
200.
I have an
Wow.
augmented lifespan. Long story.
Wow.
Plus the provable murder of multiple innocent life forms. Suites are reserved for planet burners. Thank you.
Oh, such a nice glass. Look at that.
This is where genocide comes to kick back and relax. Do try the fish.
Okay.
I posed as his nurse. Took me a week.
To fall in love.
It's the easiest lie you can tell a man.
The book.
There's something I should probably tell you.
Dr. Song, your guest has docked. He should be with you in a very few minutes.
Damn it.
One should always have something sensational to read on a spaceship.
Is it sad?
Very be
I
sad.
don't know. It's just that you look sad.
The man who gave me this was the sort of man who'd know exactly how long a diary you were going to need.
Oh.
No. But terribly useful every now and then.
Oh no. I don't want to see their relationship like break off.
I'm the only one here.
Confirmed, sir. There's
Also-
only one reading in the hold.
Does that mean
I'm on my
she'll
way.
die
Be careful, sir.
soon?
Don't worry, I'll just stick my head round the door.
Or does it just mean they will part ways forever? And that's why she doesn't need a diary anymore.
Of course I have the diamond. Show me the money.
No, don't. Don't open up your head. Oh, gosh, no.
Just a thought, you probably shouldn't do that in a restaurant.
Oh, the sound. The slime. This is so gross.
This is a public place. There won't be any tricks.
This is not a public place.
Oh. Oops.
Logbooking, that's clever.
You needn't have bothered. I brought what you want.
That's why they
Please do.
weren't bothered with him removing his head.
For love of thee, we do this thing today. Hydroflax.
She's like, nah, we're not gonna do this.
What is wrong?
Where do we stop? Awkward.
I'll tell you who she's really married to.
Explain.
You need a head. I can get you a head fit for a king.
So he knows who she's really married to.
And here it is, now, on its way over this small distance.
We will receive.
Nope.
I do not like surprises.
Well,
Oh, it's gonna be a funny old day. Blood has been spilled, and our tears will surely follow. The sky shall crack. And even the rocks and the stones shall weep.
how much longer can you talk?
200 billion, I'm sorry, Professor Song, but we really couldn't keep this treasure from the truly devout.
Oh, my apologies to the truly devout.
Finally, she knows where he's going.
Quick! Professor Song!
No, not you. That's not good.
No! Not a new head!
Orders implementing.
Oh, that was fast. And there's a diamond.
Don't you dare touch that!
Long live the king. The Pandorica opens. Ooh,
Oh,
that's
that was a long time ago.
And you've just been to Manhattan. What planet is that?
So do please keep going.
So it's right after the Amy and Rory story. They've been in Manhattan, right?
Confirmation required. Uploading.
Ew, ew, ew. Why do we have to have all those gross things in the episode?
I think so, yeah. Here, can I stay up for a bit? It's really very whiffy down there.
Aww.
I'm not lying.
Confirmed. The life form is not lying.
Wow. Wow.
He doesn't go around falling in love with people. And if you think he's anything that small or that ordinary...
He went to the end of the universe because he was in love with a person.
Perfect bait. When this woman is in danger, the Doctor will always come.
Like,
Oh, you are a moron.
not in a romantic way, but he can love.
God knows where he is right now, but I promise you, he's doing whatever the hell he wants and not giving a damn about me! And he is certainly not in love enough to find himself standing in it with me!
Oh, this moment, it's so precious.
Hello, sweetie.
What is this conversation? Explain.
You keep out of this.
We need to get to work.
Okay, what have you got?
4 exits, 2 concealed, 1 concealing.
Finally.
Too tight.
Oh, I hope you're not being personal.
Excuse me, what are you talking about?
Hush, Mummy and Daddy are busy.
Mommy and Daddy?
How could you know?
I'm an archaeologist from the future. I dug you up.
Took you up.
I have this book. History's finest exploding restaurants. The best food for
so
free. Skip coffee.
I mean, of course she is.
The diamond.
Good, aren't I?
She could have just reached.
Better not be.
This is how you catch things.
Elizabeth I.
Ramona.
Marilyn Monroe.
Stephen Fry.
Cleopatra.
Same thing.
Yeah. Okay. They've both been married to many people.
Well, I don't see what good this will do.
Sorry, River. Crashing spaceships, that's my job.
Oh.
No, you don't.
He did what he always does. Now you know it's a doctor. That was such a doctory move. Aha! Yeah. You're dealing with River Song here.
Not one person on the ship, not one living thing is worth you.
Or you.
Then both get into the TARDIS and just go. Yeah. Wow, okay. Don't tell me she... No. She's not dead, is she? Make her comfortable. She's just lying there. Would you have a sofa, a couch, a bed, something? Yeah, you better close that. That's what's left of it.
I think you'll find that the reward is pretty substantial.
We don't even need the restaurant anymore. If this thing is really worth what River said.
Restaurant.
He wants to take River for a rendezvous. I love how he's just like pulling one lever back and forth, and then he's in a totally different time zone.
The first available slot I have is Christmas Day, in 4 years' time.
In 4 years' time. Wow. That restaurant is loved by many people. In 4 years' time. I mean, you can do the thing again.
Professor Song, the doctor is waiting for you on the balcony.
No.
One moment.
Ooh, she's so beautiful in those dresses.
Ramon. You have a metal body now.
Down, girl.
Oh, everything looks so Christmassy and romantic.
I don't think you've ever given me a present before.
Oh.
So what do you think? The Singing Tower.
This place looks so good.
The music.
Oh.
Why are you sad?
Why are you sad?
I told you, my diary's nearly full. I worry.
Yeah, what does that mean? Do you have a new one? Should have given her a new diary instead of a sonic screwdriver.
The very last night we spend together is at the Singing Towers of Derillium. Do you remember that time when there were two of you? Because I want you to know that if this is the last night, I expect you to find a way round it.
Not everything can be avoided.
There's always a loophole. You wait until the last minute and then you spring it on me.
Every night is the last night for something. Every Christmas is last Christmas.
You will. Happy ever after doesn't mean forever. It just means time. But that's not the sort of thing you could ever understand, is it? You can't expect a monolith to love you back.
No, you can't. When you least expect it, but always when you need it the most. There is a song.
Did we really have to have another ending after all those endings in those last episodes?
How long is a night on Darillium?
24 years.
24 years.
I hate you.
Oh, and they lived happily ever after. 24 years, Doctor. Damn it, you. Oh. Yeah. I thought we'd be getting another ending of a very, very important relationship to the Doctor just after all those other endings that we've been through in the last episodes. What the heck? Oh my gosh. What does this show do to us as a viewer? Makes us go through the motions, and that's why we love it, right? Right. So yeah, that was quite an episode. To be honest, I'm very tired now. It was very exhausting to react to that episode. I really liked it, but at the beginning we laughed so much and it drained much energy from me to because they never stopped joking. The jokes came one after the other, 1 second after the other. You weren't even finished laughing about one joke and you had 5 new ones. They were so witty all the time, and it was really exhausting. I don't know how this would have been if I watched it in private, but reacting to it was very exhausting in a good way, but I'm tired now. And then the episode got a bit calmer during the middle of it, and the ending there was really tragic, drama, crying and stuff. So we had all the emotions put in there. I loved that River was back. I loved that little story. I loved them joking, and also the beginning when she didn't even believe that he was the Doctor was so funny. And then when she realized the moment she looked into his eyes, that was such a little cute moment. And I teared up in a second. I mean, the antagonists were a little goofy in this episode, but that's what almost always happens in every Christmas episode. They're always going for this more wonky, goofy stuff, which I personally don't mind. So it was totally fine for me, even if I didn't really love the story of the antagonist and of the diamond and all of that. But it was okay. What I really loved about this episode was the relationship between River and the Doctor and how it developed over the episode. From River not knowing the Doctor, not believing that he has a new face because he can't regenerate, and she doesn't know about the new set that the Time Lords gave him. Interesting that I talked about this before we got into the episode. Did I? I think I did. And they didn't mention it, but River was talking about the 12 faces of the Doctor, and that he can't have a new one because he has limitations. And we as a viewer, we know, no, well, the limit got raised a little bit. So he has a new set, he has a new face, she didn't recognize, she didn't believe him, even if he told her. And the scene in the TARDIS was so funny. When he pretended he didn't know anything about the TARDIS, about time traveling and all that. He overreacted so damn much, but it was super funny. I love that. And I love that Peter Capaldi got to show a whole new set of emotions in this episode. He laughed, he was witty, he was funny. I love that And also his grumpiness, it was still there. And his depressive side, we've seen that as well. But he got to show all of those new funny emotions and happy emotions. I love that for him, that he was able to do that. And he did it very, very well. So all in all, I really, really liked this episode. And I would talk more about it. I hope you can understand now that I'm very, very tired right now. It's funny because I just got out of bed like before I recorded this reaction. I got out of bed and sat at my desk and I recorded this reaction, and now I'm tired again. I can't go to sleep again. What time is it? Oh, it's 12 o'clock. So yeah, I'm gonna lay down again. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. But I won't make this review too long because I'm really drained. My energy is drained from this episode. And I don't want to like put pressure on myself to do a long review. Just to do a long review, and in the end it's not even good. So I'm gonna cut it here and we're gonna go straight to the IMDb rating. Okay, here we are. I can't tell you the title of the episode because like the place where I usually go to look it up in English doesn't give me the title of a Christmas episode. They didn't include it for, I don't know, for whatever reason. But I'm very, very happy that it says 2015 Xmas, so that I do know it is the right episode. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so my rating of the episode. I really liked everything about it. And it kept me on my toes throughout the whole episode. From funny to action to drama and back again. And the ending there was so precious. The little date they had. And the conversation in the end there. Where the doctor says, I don't know, this is our last night. Oh, by the way. Or, I don't know if this is our last day. Oh, by the way. A day is 24 years on this planet, so yeah. Okay, so I have decided I'd go with an 8.6 for this episode because I really, really liked it. 8.6. I don't know about the IMDb rating though. I'm pretty lost when it comes to the IMDb rating because I could see it going both ways. Well, actually, I think it's gonna be a little higher, or it could be a little higher than my rating, maybe 8.8, 8.9. That might be the case, but I don't know what people think. So I can't say what the IMDb rating is going to be like. It's gonna be a surprise for me. Hopefully a happy one. Okay, let's see. 8.6 is my rating. What does IMDb say? 8.5. Okay. That's close to mine. And the episode is called The Husbands of River Song. And yeah, she has multiple husbands. So as a doctor, he has multiple wives. So, well, it is what it is, right? Okay, 8.5. That's no big surprise. It's like almost exactly my rating. So, sorry again for the shorter review. I'm so exhausted. I'm very, very tired right now. And I will see you for the next Christmas episode next week. I hope you're going to have a very, very nice day. I hope you had fun with this reaction, and I'll see you next Saturday. Until then, have a nice day. Bye.